Hi everybody, Vigorous Rapscallion here, and what I have set up here today is a little kind of firing range app so you can test out those different throwing mechanics that we talked about in the tutorial if you want to test them out before you go building them yourself. So you've got the CrossProduct Ball here. Right now I do have this set up with a lateral multiplier of 2, vertical of 1.5, and so you can mess around with that and see how it feels, and then just hit this to reset the range. Then, if you want to modify these variables a little bit, if you want to see if you can hit some of those further back, which are going to be nigh impossible the way it's set up now, you can just use these buttons here, and those are going to go up by 0.1 each time. Let's go ahead and put some on the Z2. Let's bring that up to, let's go to 2.5. And now we're getting very different behavior. You can throw considerably farther. And then I've got a similar thing set up here with the snap balls, which don't use the cross-product solution there. These ones also have a multiplier setup right now, 1.5, 1.5. And the more you move your hand at the end there, some of that angular velocity is going to get converted into linear velocity. So the more you kind of move your hand at the end, the better that's going to work. Sorry, I got to adjust my space here a little bit. There we go. And then if you don't move your hand much while you're throwing it, it's not going to go nearly as far. And same thing here, you can adjust the lateral multiplier and the vertical multiplier. You can also adjust this divisor, which controls kind of how much of that spin gets translated into linear velocity. The smaller the number here, the faster it's going to go. These go up and down by 1 because you're dealing with a much bigger range here. So let's try bringing this way down and see how that changes things. And you can see, even without adjusting the standard multiplier there, we can still go a lot farther. Wow! And I like the way it feels because the more you're kind of throwing it like a baseball, the further it flies, whereas if you just kind of shot put it out, it's not going nearly as far. And last, we've got the Javelin set up here. I thought about doing the swords. I didn't bother doing it because they really don't feel good to throw with any of the solutions. And like I said, in part 3, we'll go over to some ways to do a fully stylized throw there. But we've got the Javelins here. They stick into targets. And after 5 seconds, they respawn, so you can throw these around to your heart's content in practice. Same deal here. We can also bump up the multipliers or bring them down. Let's go up by 1 on each. Great. And that feels considerably different. So like I said, if you want to try these out before you set it up, or if you feel like maybe yours don't feel like they're working exactly right and you want to compare them to something, you can download this little firing range on itch and try it out for yourself. I'm going to have a Windows build up and a Quest build, but I assume if you're watching tutorials on how to make games, if you have a Quest, you've probably got a link cable set up, and the Windows one probably will be more stable and run a little more smoothly. So if you want to check it out, go ahead. Y'all have a great day.